In light of me almost dying and now being back, we're just gonna catch up on all the news we have from, the last few days. Little Xbox, little Destiny 2, we'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin, and I am coming at you with the daily dose. But this last weekend, bruh, I had some crazy food poisoning. Like, your boy was in immense pain, like making sure my affairs were in order. Like, I didn't know what was going down, but I'm back. I'm like 75% recovered. I'm trying to get there, but we're gonna get this popping like we always do. Before we get started, need y'all to do those 3 things. I know it's been a minute. First one, after months, the FCC has finally approved your ability to hit that like button. So do it. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break down most of the week. Since this is a little bit of a different video, I'm going to use today and tomorrow's video just as catch-up videos. So, it won't be the normal smooth transitions and all that stuff like normal, but I'm still going to hit y'all with my normal level as I get back into not dying and stuff. So first up, we're going to go with Sims 4 Xbox One leaked is coming November 17th. If you haven't played Sims 4 at this point in time, then you probably weren't going to play Sims 4. I don't think that it coming out for the Xbox One is going to change that. It may also come to PlayStation 4. They haven't confirmed that yet, but even the initial talk about it was just a leak. So the release date has been revealed as November 17th. They haven't said anything about the PS4 version yet, but I'm almost positive that's going to come just like it did for the last Sims on Xbox 360 and PlayStation. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. Next up, the FCC has approved Microsoft to start selling the Xbox One X. Whatever hurdles they were having, they are now fully taken care of and they have the ability to pre-order it. Phil said on Twitter that they're just looking for the right time to announce it. My assumption is that they're going to wait till Gamescom because that gives them a big stage to put out the whole ambiance of we have this system and here's the announcement, and then they'll start the cavalcade of normal screen time announcements and you'll start seeing commercials for the Xbox One X similar to the ones that they have on the Xbox dashboard. I'm pretty sure they'll put that exact commercial on TV once it's up available for pre-order. But Gamescom is August 23rd, so I would look for the active date for pre-orders to go up around that time. I don't really see them doing it any time earlier, but it's possible. But I think they're just going to use the stage they already have set to get that taken care of. The August games of gold have been announced, and you will get for Xbox 360, you'll get Bayonetta from the 1st to the 15th of August, and you'll get Red Faction Guerrilla from the 15th to the 30th of August. And from August 1st to August 31st, you'll get Slime Rancher, and from August 16th to September 15th, you'll get Trials Fusion. So all of those are good games except for Slime Rancher. I've never played Slime Rancher. I'm sure my kids will love it because that's what it looks like. I probably will never play it, but the rest of those games are dope. So absolutely get on those if you have an Xbox One. And 90% of the people who have Xbox One have Xbox Live accounts. It just is what it is. But like I said, if you have the ability and you looking for some dope games to play, this is a pretty good lineup for the Xbox One come August. I haven't heard about the PlayStation lineup yet, so but once I get any news on that, I'll let you guys know. Next up, we have some Destiny 2 news coming from the beta. They said that this was an older build that they were playing, and that we, giving them feedback, have reaffirmed what they believe to be right and how they change things. So maybe a lot of the issues I had in my Destiny 2 beta video will be resolved, but they did say something very promising, is that they're going to separate how they balance PvP from PvE, which they should have been doing this entire time. I don't know why they haven't, because unlike other games, Destiny already has built-in mechanics for separating the two. Like, certain weapons do higher damage against certain types of guardians, or give you certain glimmer for certain types of guardians, or do higher damage against minions of the darkness. Like, they already have these mechanics built into the game. Why didn't they just separate the balancing before? They've even done it done the separate balancing before, but for some reason they just quit that and went back to a overall balance one side and affect both sides mentality, which it doesn't work in the type of game that Destiny is. I understand they want to make sure that you as a person can take your guardian from one place to the next place and it still feel like your guardian, which will still happen because it'll still be the same movements. Fundamentally, the gameplay will still be exactly the same. The only difference is people intelligently, hopefully sometimes, will be shooting back at you in PvP, and NPCs will be shooting at you in PvE, and they all have certain AI functionality. People don't have that same mentality, so it'll play different regardless. So there's no point in keeping both of them exactly the same, but don't tweak it so much that they feel completely and utterly different either. But we'll see how they make out this balancing act. All it really requires is they need to put different timers for abilities in one side and different timers for cooldowns and stuff like that, and then in the other side, and you just mix the two. The amount of ammo and damage, that can all be balanced anyway because they have to do it regardless. You will always do more damage against certain types of enemies, so that algorithm also is built into the code as a base. So I don't know what's taking so long, not what's taking, but what has taken so long for them to come to this realization. And also Fable Legends has been released. Fable Legends is along the line of Hearthstone and Gwent and those type of card games. It is officially Fable, although it is not an actual Fable game. Still waiting on Microsoft to announce that. Hint, hint, Microsoft, Gamescom, you got it. Do this for all of us. But it's a card game. It's released on Steam, and if you buy it on the Windows Store, it's crossplay, or Xbox One is crossplay between the two. It's one of those play anywhere titles. So if you are into those type of games, Fable Fortune is out. I think it's like $12. It's not expensive, but if you're into that type of thing, then it's out and available for you. They've added a few new games to backward compatibility, and those games are Red Faction Armageddon, of course, because it's a game's goal for next month, Geras, and Raiden 4. And you know, it's nothing too crazy, but as more and more games get added, that's more and more things you have access to in the future, because people keep saying that nobody wants to play old games, but I don't know who those people are, because me as a PC gamer, even my old systems, I'll go back and play Mario 64 like all the time. Me and some of my old Navy buddies will get in a couple rounds of GoldenEye on my actual N64. Y'all, like, I play old games all the time because they're fun. A fun game doesn't stop being fun because it got old, but I digress with that. That's all the news I'm gonna have for today. Tomorrow I'll come at y'all with the rest of the catch up from this week so we can get back on track, and I'll slide in whatever new news I get as time goes on. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I really do. Like, this weekend has been hard. I was supposed to be in Comic-Con chilling. I was supposed to be playing some Shadow of War. I was supposed to be going to the Shadow of War community event. Like, this weekend was supposed to be much better than it was, and it ended up in a whole bad space. But like I said, I'm good now, not dead. I'm back at giving y'all daily videos as always. Actually, I got a few extra ones coming this week to make up for the fact that I left y'all hanging. But I appreciate y'all, every single one of y'all who followed me. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section about anything that I've covered today. I will respond to every single comment. Trust me when I tell you I respond to every single one, because I love having conversations with y'all. Follow your boy on Twitter at DaRealMastalin, mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. I'm about to start streaming again because I didn't do anything. Like, I literally was just in the bed for the last 5 days, more or less. But love y'all like some play cousins, man. See y'all tomorrow, and I'm out.